morning from a rainy, humid, sticky, I don't know what the weather is doing, Houston, miserable Houston. So anyway, okay, I'm running around this morning. I had one physical that I had to go to for the VA, and I've got to go to another place across town right now and get an x-ray of my neck and my spine, which is always fun. And then after that, I'm just going to go out to the library and just work on my computer the rest of the day. I've got a lot of stuff to do. It is Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday all day. Tomorrow I have my daughter's junior high school orientation for 7th grade. I can't believe she's going to be in 7th grade. That's crazy. And in England, when you're 11 going on 12, that's 6th grade here. But you start high school in England when you're 11 going on 12. And then 12 to 13 is year 2 of senior school. Because I moved to America in year 2 of senior school. So I can't imagine my daughter going into 2nd year of high school. That just blows my mind. I'm like, first of all, she should be a little squish. She should be back as a little baby. And I just wear her on my little carrier. And, you know, I'm just a human milk machine. Like, don't grow up. You're not allowed to grow up. No, but she's great. So we got that tomorrow night. Just a school orientation, meeting the junior high school teachers. The new school that she got put into in January only has 5th and 6th grade, and then they have 7th and 8th grade right next door in a different school. And they've got like 6 or 8 6th grade classes, like, which is crazy. I mean, there's just so many kids in this neighborhood. Anyway, all the COVID babies. No, just kidding. That's only like 4 years ago. What happened 12 years ago? Was there a hurricane? I don't know. We were in Los Angeles at the time in 2012. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just gonna do that tomorrow. So then Friday, don't think I have anything Friday. I don't know. I might go ice skating. I'm here another week. I was gonna fly back to Vegas on the 5th and then come back here for Mother's Day weekend. But I'm just gonna stick around. I moved my flights around. I'm gonna stick around for another week here. Like, I tell people, like, don't buy me flowers, buy me shiny things. Buy me like computers and computer programs and apps and, you know, like open source code. You know, like, buy me that stuff. That's fine. That's good. Buy me a GoPro. Don't buy me flowers. Just for future note, for anybody that would like to buy me anything, buy me something that I can use or I can build. Buy me a power tool. Happy. It's funny, for Mother's Day, all of the pictures of like Mother's Day power tools, and it's all pink. And I'm like, oh, for my dainty hands. Anyway, so back to me. So there's downtown Houston. I just despise coming back here every time I come back here. It's just the city is just so sticky and busy, and you drive 100 miles and you haven't gone anywhere. But the drive back yesterday was great, and I actually stopped in Livingston, which is a really nice state park up there, Lake Livingston, and just worked at the Starbucks for a little bit before driving another hour and a half back in here. Just didn't feel like coming all the way back into the city last night. So yeah, so I think tomorrow's Friday. Saturday, don't know what I'm doing Saturday. Maybe go ice skating again. I'm just gonna kind of have some me time. I still have a little bit of a bruised rib on the right side, which is not fun, so no running. I got to get back into running at the gym again. Because I haven't been able to do yoga and stuff, I've lost kind of a lot of muscle in my arms from not being able to bear weight on my hands. So I've got to figure out how to kind of get that muscle back. I can do like arm movements, like running, but I can't hold dumbbells. Maybe I could get like wrist dumbbells, like when I'm like rollerblading or something, and just kind of like, or when I'm in the car, just like lift, like have it attached to here. I gotta look on Amazon because I need something that can get my, like, you know, muscle tone going. So I think that'll help the pain, because I do have a lot of pain in my arms and my hands a lot, like especially on a day like this where it's raining and coldish. It's 80 degrees, but it's raining. I've got like 16 videos in the queue, so I'm pretty much set with videos all through the end of June. But yeah, and then what I'm doing when I go back to Vegas on the 13th of May, then I basically have a month before I have to be back here. So I'm taking the van slowly up to Salt Lake City, and I'll be flying out of Salt Lake City. So I think I'm going to try to get into Montana for a couple weeks. If it's still, I don't know what the weather's like. If it's still cold and snowy up there, that's fine. Or maybe go into Idaho for a little bit. But I just need to get out of Vegas now. And I fly out in June 6th from Salt Lake City. So that's all set. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with, maybe I did move my flights around. Yeah, yeah, I think I moved the flights already. So yeah, so I got one flight on the 13th back to Vegas. Get the van. Hopefully the van's fine. I have to get some people to check on it for me. Hopefully the van's fine. Then stock that up. I need to do a deep clean of the van. So I'll probably spend one day in Vegas, just kind of getting it all squared away, get my bikes out of the bike jail, and then it's in the Trek store. I need to, yeah, I think all I did was get the chain fixed, but get the bikes back, and then head up into Montana. I was going to go out to Albuquerque and be based there, but the flights are like $300, and it's on Spirit, so it's going to go through Vegas anyway. But the thing is, like, if I'm in Salt Lake City, I'm 5 hours from Vegas driving, and worst case scenario, I can always go back to Vegas and just be like based out of there, but it'll be the middle of summer. So I'm going to get into Montana. I don't know about rooftop tents though. I kind of like to keep my bed established. I don't think I want to, you know, have to keep like undoing my bed every morning. I do that in the car when I'm car camping, and it's like I just roll it back up. But I found a really good memory foam mattress on Amazon. I just have to find a place where I can get it delivered, because they won't deliver it to Whole Foods, and I can't get it delivered to like the house because the porch pirates will steal it. So anyway, so that's kind of the plan. That's all, nothing else, blah blah blah. Got to go to this North Houston Imaging Center and go get an x-ray. It's so weird going to like civilian medical facilities. I do everything at the VA or the community care, which is like VA approved, like my chiropractor, for example, and he's great. They're always like, he's always like, hey, I was talking to a friend about you and your travel. I'm like, that's good, you know, crack. You know, it's just like they're always asking me about where I'm traveling, and they basically, you know, enable me to keep traveling, because they keep putting me back together every time I come back from an adventure trip. But I'm thinking of like some other places I want to go. I've got a few things in the works to kind of get the funding for the nonprofit and stuff like that. I'm working on all that stuff, but I would like to kind of just get out of where I've been for the last, you know, 4 months. The memorial for Jeff was one step toward closure. Honestly, it was not the format that we would have done. And actually, one of our school friends who did his speech, he was like, you know what, if Jeff ever saw this, what he said, right? Because if Jeff ever saw this, he'd be mortified. He'd be out in the parking lot with the tailgate open, sitting on the back of his truck, talking about motorcycles and travel and the world and, you know, his view of it. He would not be sitting here with everybody all, you know, prim and proper and stodgy with a catered lunch and, you know, nice tablecloth or any of that stuff. He'd be sitting on the freaking tailgate with a beer. And we just laughed at that. I said that would totally be the format. So at least I know what not to do when we do our memorial for the spreading of the ashes. So I don't know when that's going to happen. I didn't hear back from LAPD yet, but hopefully I will in a little bit. And I'm going down here. Where am I going? What are you doing, sir? I'm in like the annoying driver part of town, the North Loop, the North 610, where people are like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, oh, well there it is. Okay, I missed it. I gotta go around. Okay. Someone's calling from Djibouti. You know where Djibouti is? No, not, I haven't Djibouti. Like it's Ethiopia. No. Where's Djibouti? Somalia? It's somewhere. It's like, wait, Djibouti's a country. I don't know. I got to figure out. It's a place where they've got military people, because I know that they always make the joke of, oh, we're Djibouti. All right, so let me go around the block again. So all of these, like, you see these like townhomes, not that one, but like these right here, this gray building. What they do is they knock down one building, and then what they do is they put like 17 condos, and they charge $650,000 per condo, and they knock down a, you know, $50,000 house from the 1920s, and that's the gentrification of Houston. Anyway, I think it's over here. I think I missed it. Right in here. Okay. This looks so sketchy. I need a tetanus shot before I get in this place. Why are they sending me here? Civilian people. What the hell? This looks like they're gonna harvest my kidneys. I may walk out of here with tubes in my kidneys. I'm just saying. Okay, got my paperwork. Let's go in and get my neck x-rayed. Yeah, so this is the fun part of trying to just determine what level of service-connected disability I am. Anyway, okay, let's go do this, and I'll chat with you guys later. Bye. All right, it's a doom and gloom day. Before I get my computer work started, I'm stopping off at Caliber Collision. I've got to have them look at the back of my car and do the appraisal. They said it'll take about 20 minutes, and I just need them to tally it up so that we can get the other lady's insurance company to settle, so I can get that all squared away, and then I can get the broken bike rack taken off, put the new bike rack on. Don't know if I have to get the hitch taken off, but we'll have them take a look. I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll go over there. But it's right over here. So this is who, I can't even get in there. What the hell? Why is it sending me this way? There is a big freaking gate. I'm gonna go around. Anyway, there's a fire station, here's firemen. But yeah, I'm right over by Outdoor World. The only Bass Pro Shop you're not allowed to park at overnight for some reason. This is the Katy Mills Mall, which is a shithole now. It's just filled with like knockoff shops, and I don't know. It used to be a good place. It's an outlet mall. That was the intention of it, but it's not. It's not an outlet mall at all. Anyway, okay, so let me try to get in over here, and then I'll go to library. So yeah, it's sending me in a circle for some reason. I should be able to get in over here. Yeah, my Nissan dealer is to my left, and Caliber Collision is over here. So let me see if I can get in. What the hell, people? There's fire station. Okay, it's over here. This is a big place. I guess they do all the business for the, it's a body shop. So I didn't know there was a difference between the service for the dealer and the body shop, but I guess there is. So let me go see if they can take a look at it quickly, not waste too much of my time today. And that way I can, I don't think I'm supposed to park here. That's fine. Let me just park here. That guy can back up. It's funny, it's like when people get facelifts and stuff and they draw all over your face. You can see like all the things they're gonna do to this car. All the scratches, 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 scratches. Okay.
So it looks like...
Oh my God, it's a little bit windy out here. So we've got Asian Town. They just put all the Asian countries on one little strip mall. I just had some dinner and I was like, oh, I should have just gotten dinner here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll come back. But 8 something is a really good Korean restaurant. The other ones are a little too Korean for me. I don't like Korean food. They just give us too many side things that I don't actually eat. But I've got to run one more errand. I'm going to Kinokuniya, which is the Japanese bookstore, and I need to see if I can find one last book for Harriet. She's trying to finish off a couple different series, and I want to see if she's got any of the other books that she's looking for. But I got to run in here quickly, and then I have to go to Starbucks, and then I need to make a call on Zoom since I'm running around. So yeah, let me go in here quickly. I've got a few minutes. It's not busy at all. Okay, this is great. I've got so many cute things in here. I wish I could take her in here, but it's a little bit too far for us to go. It's a little bit out of town. So anyway, let me go over here and try to find Yotsuba number 15. These are all in alphabetical order. Yotsuba only goes up to 14. They don't have number 15. Okay, that's fine. I gotta find her a different one. Let's find something else that she could read. I don't want to read about the Yakuza. What else? They have so much. The whole store is full of manga. I don't know. Spy Family, Animation Mission. That looks pretty cool. We can't read any of these though. Oh no, here we go. Oh, it's all in Japanese. I can read it. I don't think my daughter can read it though. Animation art book. Oh, okay. That might be useful. All the different animation arts. That's what she does. Anyway, okay, so let me go down here. Let me go over here and see what else they have. Nina and the Starry Bride. Yeah, some of these, they look like they're for kids, and then you start reading the description. I'm like, wait, this is not appropriate. Okay, so what else do we have? I don't know, I gotta look it up. There's another one that she read, another series that she really liked. I should make a spreadsheet and just put down all the ones that she has so I don't buy the same ones. And I only buy them if we have like number 1, Fly Me to the Moon. That looks like a good one. And she'll read these all in like a day. Okay, from the day his parents named him Nasayuki, felt connected to outer space, whether he likes it or not. His efforts to outperform the space program veer off course. Accident produces him to Sukasa, mysterious girl with strange powers. Is she an alien? Fly me to the moon. Okay. And these are all like sealed, so I can't like, oh, this glitch. I think she's read that. I don't know if she's read all the glitches. I'll have to ask her if she's read glitch, because I did get her that one. Like I said, I should have made a spreadsheet so I could keep track of everything. I don't know what else would be good for kids. I gotta get going. Anyway, I'll come back. I'll talk to her about it, and then I'll see what else. But yeah, she should come in here with me and pick out what she wants to read. And they got some other ones that are like more like LGBTQ. They've got more other ones. These are cute. Very, very cute. Anyway, I don't have time. I've only got like 5 minutes. And then they've got Japanese books as well, which, like I said, I can read. Ah, Genki. That says Genki. Genki. I should, handy Japanese conversations. Konnichiwa, Genki desu ka? Hi, Genki desu. Doko ni ikimashita ka? Where are you going? Ikimashou ka? Shall we go? It's just like, you know, it's like, tabemashita ka? Did you eat? Hi, tabemashita. I ate. It's just like so easy. But yeah, all of this stuff. I should get some more Japanese books. I have this one. I gave it away though. I gave so many of them. Oh, Japanese for busy people. That's how I learned Japanese. This was the book that taught me Japanese. Japanese for busy people. I don't know how busy I was when I was 21 years old, living in Japan. Okay, so I don't know what book to get her. Oh, so she's had this one too. Fruit Basket. I think she's read all of them. Okay, so Fruit Basket goes up to 12. And then Fruit Basket, another Fruit Basket. So this is another series. Fruits Basket, another. Maybe I'll get her that. Okay. I'll get her 2, 3, 4. That's $60. I don't know. 3, 4. Yeah. Maybe I'll get her that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fruits Baskets, another. I don't know what this is about. Sorry. Okay. This is supposed to be for kids. Teen. I don't know. They've got ratings on the back as well. Maybe I'll do this one. Fruits Basket. Okay, that's fine. All right. We'll get this for her. I've got 2 appointments tomorrow, so I'll see her at her one appointment. Then I'll have the orientation in the evening. So I get her these. She can read these. Okay, cool. All right, that was kind of rushed. Just got her a bunch of books. Sorry, I look all disheveled. I've been running around all day. So I had that physical this morning that I had to go to, and then they sent me across town to get an x-ray in a like place that had a I don't know what it was, like 1950s x-ray machine. I was like, I need a tetanus shot in this entire building. So anyway, so I did that, and then I had to go get the car inspected. So they gave me the quote for that, which was a good quote. It was like the bike rack actually tripled in value somehow. So what the bike rack cost versus what the bike rack is now worth, and they will pay me for the current value of the bike rack, which is like $700. I did not pay $700 for that bike rack, but that is what they will pay me from the insurance company. Plus the hitch needs to be replaced, and there could be damage to the muffler, there could be damage, you know, to other stuff underneath. So the lady got right under there. I was like, you're not even gonna put it on a lift? She goes, no, we just do what we can see, but then we'll do a diagnostic and there may be more stuff. So that's why the insurance company will issue a preliminary check for the quote, and then they'll issue another check if there's more damage. I just want the whole thing taken off. So there's that labor as well, which is $75 an hour. So the whole quote was about $1,400 for the damage to my car. And this woman is going to be charged. I am pressing charges on her. I'm going full force because she did admit to hitting me. And yeah, so there's that. Plus there's witnesses and cameras. Sorry, my nose is itching. Anyway, so now, so after that I went to the library and worked there for about 3 hours trying to get all my personal stuff done, family stuff done. edited 2 videos, uploaded 3 videos that were already in the queue. So I've got like 17 videos in the queue. I don't know how I got so many videos. I got one coming out every 2 days now. And I still got a bunch more to edit. I still haven't even touched New York yet. Of course, you'll see it by the time this video comes out. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's 86 degrees because I've been in air conditioning pretty much all day. And then I went to Walmart before that to go get a hairdryer because I don't have a hairdryer. I have 4 hairdryers in the van. I don't have a hairdryer here. So I did that, and then then I just went to Kinokuniya and got Harriet some new books, and now I'm going to Starbucks because I need to finish working. They close at 10:30, and I don't have internet where I live. Like the garage apartment I live in, I don't have. Like in my friend's house, I don't have internet there. It doesn't work, so I have to, use Starbucks, which is fine. But anyway, so there's that. And so tomorrow I've got appointment for my daughter at 3, and then we have orientation open house at 6 p.m. and I'll just work on my computer in between that. It's only like 6:45 right now, so I'm gonna do a Zoom with her because she's with her dad tonight. So do a Zoom with her at 7, and then I think it's 7 or 7:30, and then just work until they kick me out at 10:30. Tomorrow I'm just going to sleep in a little bit. I need to start running again, but I don't know about my rib. I don't know how this physical went. I'm trying to get an increased rating, and they only took x-rays of my neck. And I think they did it because they want to see, like, specific capabilities. Like, you could have no legs and still be able to meet criteria, But if you have no arms, you might not be able to meet the criteria. If you have issues with, your hands and stuff like I do. So I don't know. I really don't know what the questions he asked me were just kind of like all over the place. I'm like, you have my medical records. You can just look. And he goes, I guess it's the interview. And then they have like a mental health interview that I have to do on the 14th. So I still got about at least 30 days. He's got 30 days to to get that information to the right people. And then I have the mental health telehealth screening, which is required as well. That's on the 14th of May. So all around all that time, I'm just basically kind of still waiting. It takes over 400 days to get through this process. So now I'm on the final end of it, which I'm happy about. Some other stuff came through that was good news. So it's just been kind of like good news Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday today. Good news Wednesday. And hopefully this car isn't going to hit me. Like, don't come out of the parking lot so quickly, lady. Like, where are you going? It's a red light. Anyway, I'm all disheveled, and at least my hair is back to being like no gray anymore. And just, it's fine. It's just hair. it's okay. Oh, there's my alarm for my Zoom. I have so many alarms. I do look like whatever. I should be like extra teenager where it's 90 degrees outside and they're wearing hoodies. I'm like, I'm 14. I'm shy. So I think this is literally what I looked like when I was 14. Anyway, but yeah, I can't believe like I'm already done with that memorial, already back in Houston. Now it's just figuring out, I think, I was trying to, what I was doing on my work today, I was trying to plan a month in Montana, and I was looking at like all the Jackson Hole, Wyoming as well. I was looking at their live cams, and then like they got a live cam for Grand Teton, they got one for Glenwood Springs. So I'm pretty much like, okay, I think I want to go up there for a month, and then I'm flying out of Salt Lake City on June 8th. So that's great. That's perfect for me. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go finish working, and I will catch with you guys in a little bit. What the hell is the Starbucks? The Starbucks closes at 10:30 p.m., which I had no idea. I mean, I always went to the one that closed at 8:30. And I got 2 extra hours to sit there and watch videos of moose. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just funny. It's like their Wi-Fi sucks in terms of uploading and downloading, but I am grateful that I can just pretty much go to any street corner and just sit and work on my computer. But it is cold in there. I do need a cup of tea. I've not had a cup of tea today, so I need that. There's no parking. It's busy in there. And there's no university around here. I don't live anywhere close to any university. We've got a couple, but they're all like downtown. This is all suburb stuff. So this beep thing that you heard will go away once they remove everything off the back of my car. I don't know if I'll put another bike rack on, even though I have one. I'll also need to buy the new hitch, so I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet. I want to get rid of this car. I absolutely want to get rid of this car. I'm done with this car. Good morning. I'm in crazy driver area of Houston. So I just went to a Planet Fitness and it turns out it's not even open. The doors were locked, which was fine because it's kind of in a very nondescript, low traffic strip mall. And there's like no windows on the front of it. So I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to see my car. Anyway, so now, now I'm going to another Planet Fitness. So I'm going to do that, and then after that I need to head to my daughter's appointment this afternoon. So it's 9:20, so I should start running on the treadmill about 9:30. It's only about 5 minutes away. There's like 1,000 Planet Fitnesses here in Houston. It's supposed to rain today. It's kind of muggy, cooled down a little, but yeah, this is like crazy tailgating road rager driver day today. I can't even say that. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan for today. Then my daughter's got her doctor's appointment, and then she's got a school orientation for 7th grade tonight, so I need to do that. But anyway, yeah, so what a crazy day yesterday. Very, very busy, got a lot done, a lot of answers, but then the collision place for my replacing my bike rack needs to apparently email their estimate directly to the insurance company, the other person's insurance company. And I was like, well, that's all well and good, but 2 of the things that need to be fixed were ordered on Amazon. And you just got to write me a check so I can order it on Amazon. Don't pay the collision place. In the state of Texas, you have a right to go to whoever you want. Just because you get an estimate from one place doesn't mean that you necessarily are going to get it fixed at that place. Like, you can go anywhere you want in Texas. Like, nobody can tell you you have to use that place just because they told you how much it was going to be. Now you can go to another place and it could end up being more expensive or cheaper, but the insurance company will just give you whatever, so whatever the quote is, which is fine because apparently that bike rack has quadrupled in value since I purchased it. Anyway, so I am now on the 10 freeway. I'm driving a lot this morning and I haven't done anything yet. Anyway, where am I at? I'm in some weird neighborhood. I swear I've driven through the entire of Houston. I should have tracked all the times I've driven in Houston, and it'll just look like a toddler just scribbled on the screen. It's kind of like you can see right here when I do the ice skating, and the Strava is just like, we just had a toddler draw on your phone. Thank you. Yeah, no, I was going to go ice skating tomorrow? No, Saturday. Today's Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday today. This week has been so slow. I mean, obviously I had the trip to, Nashville and Indianapolis, which I can't believe I was just in Indiana like 2 days ago. But that was great. Actually, that was a good practice for car camping again. So, the original plan was that I was going to get the van from Vegas to Albuquerque for the next month when I go back on the 13th. But I think what I'm going to do is fly out of Salt Lake City on June 6th. So I've got a whole month to kind of bum around. I was going to do Albuquerque because that way I could fly back to Houston, drive the car to Albuquerque, and then not have to deal with summer flight prices. Because that's, I always try to offset the cost of my travel. So it's only like $50 in gas to get from Albuquerque to Houston, maybe like $60-70 in gas. So I'd rather do that than be paying like hundreds of dollars of prices, for tickets, because my points are going to run out soon for Spirit, so the flights are no longer going to be free, and right when the height of summer is happening. And if I'm paying like $130 round trip for a Spirit flight, plus $80 for airport parking, and then extra money for the other vehicle for airport parking, what I did in 2023 is I just had the car part of the summer in Albuquerque, mostly because of Hurricane Beryl. Like, I had no choice but to drive my car to Albuquerque because the flights were canceled and I had to pick up the van. But it's only $3 a day. It's like $3.50 a day in Albuquerque at the airport. So it's super secure. I've left my bikes on the back of the van before and I've like backed into a bush so no one sees them. Nobody bothers it. Nobody does anything there. There's lots of RVs. They have long-term RV parking as well, which is great. I think it's like it's really cheap. It's like $60 a month or something that you can park your RV there, which is a great deal. It's like $2 a day. So my plan originally was that I would get the van back to Albuquerque from Vegas, which is about an 8-hour drive. But then it's like, where am I going to stop on the way? Because I'm not just going to go drive right through to Albuquerque, so I wouldn't have to get there until a month later. The Angel Fire Bike Park opens in May. May 16th. So that was the idea, was that I would go, you know, straight to Albuquerque and basically be mountain biking like all of May and all the way up through June, and then you know, fly home. But then the flights from Albuquerque were like $250, and I was like, that's not worth it. So I was able to change my flight from Vegas. Sorry, to backtrack. I was supposed to fly back to Vegas May 5th and then come back on May 9th for Mother's Day weekend, and then fly back on May 13th. So what I did is I changed the, how did I do this? Oh, I changed the May 5th flight to May 13th. So that's one way from Houston to Vegas, pick up the van. Then I changed the weekend flight from May, whatever it was, Friday through Monday, changed it to June 6th through 9th. So that way I fly out of Salt Lake City. So instead of flying out of Vegas, I go from Salt Lake City on June 6th, come home that weekend, and then fly back on June 9th. Because my daughter has like summer activities and stuff. So yeah, so then I would just fly back to Salt Lake City. And now what I'll do is I will take my time from Vegas to Salt Lake City, because it's still kind of cold up in Montana. But what I'll do is I'm going to go through Zion, spend probably quite a chunk of time in St. George. Hopefully it's not going to be too hot there. But yeah, go out to St. George for about a week or so. Snow Canyon, there's lots of BLM. It's very, very easy to be out there, and do mountain biking and hiking. And then go to Zion, and then I'd like to go back to yeah, there's like, well, Cedar Breaks is Bryan Head. I don't think it's, I think it's still snowing there. It's like at 9,000 feet. But I'll do Bryan Head this summer for the mountain bike park, because this 14-year-old kid at Angel Fire recommended it to me. I was like, okay, kid. So yeah, so kind of just slowly make my way up through Utah for the first time this year. I haven't been to Utah yet. And then, so it's like, the operative word is yet. You know, I haven't been here yet, you know. So go up through Utah, and then make my way up to Salt Lake City. I think Park City, Utah is probably still snowy. I don't have any winter, I don't have a snowboard or anything. I have winter clothing for snowboarding, and I have a helmet and goggles and gloves and all that stuff. Just don't have a snowboard, and I'd rather just do snowboarding properly for like a month or 2 months. Or one of my friends is trying to do 200 days of snowboarding this year. It's crazy. Anyway, that said, yeah, just kind of make my way up through Utah, and then maybe go up through, no, that's the wrong way, Moab's way on the other side. Yeah, just kind of up western Utah, and then get into Salt Lake City, and then from there get up into, ooh, motorcycle, tiny dick. There's your manhood just being blown out of your muffler. And then go up into Gallatin Gateway and Bozeman, and then make my way back down to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is a very, very easy van life city. You park at the Cracker Barrel. Everything is right there on the same road. Planet Fitness is right next to Cracker Barrel. So it's kind of like Albuquerque. Everything's, you know, super easy. So yeah, and I know Salt Lake City. I spent a lot, probably about 3 weeks total last year in and out of Salt Lake City. And then I want to go volunteer at the National Ability Center. So I think I'll spend a couple days doing that. If they let me park in their parking lot overnight, then I can volunteer. If there's a place for me to park in Park City, I'm not going to drive back into Salt Lake City every single day. If I'm able to get into Park City and I don't need chains, that would be great too. But I'll have to call them and see if there's any volunteer opportunities that I could do during the month of May while I'm up there. And then what I'll do is after that, figure out if my friend and I are going to spend any time up in Montana for the summer. If not, then I'll just head down to Angel Fire, and I'll go ride Angel Fire for a month, and then I'll go do my loop again, going through Colorado like I did last year, and hitting all of the mountain bike parks again, because that was really fun. So I think that's kind of what the plan's going to be. But we'll see how the month goes. I got some logistical things going on here in Houston that will determine my schedule, and I've got just a lot of like family stuff and all that, so just trying to juggle all of the plates in the air. But in the meantime, let me go run at the gym, because it is already 9:30 and I need to be at my daughter's appointment by 2:30. So all I'm doing is running. I'm gonna go spend the whole, you know, couple hours at the gym here. I'm gonna try to do some weight machines, try to get my arms going again, because I've lost a lot of muscle in my arms, and yeah, just kind of spend maybe 2-3 hours here, and then take a shower, and then I head to my daughter's appointments. Good evening. It is Mama Bear mode. I have school orientation for 7th grade right now, which just blows my mind. So I'm going over here to the junior high school, which I never went to 7th grade in America. I went to 8th grade. Gun-free zone. I'm like, the fact that we have to have police at the schools in America, it's terrifying. You drop your kid off and you may not see your kid ever again. It is a horrible feeling. I don't like it. I don't like any of that, but anyway, but I'm here, so let me park up and figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go for orientation. I'm early, but I've got to go talk to them. So let me do that. I'll just park down here.